Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I am Katie Rose. And if you are new, then welcome. I am happy to have you here. I love a card reading. And this month, if you haven't seen, I have a February predictions, pick a card. And then this is like an extra for the February predictions of your horoscopes. So I will link that video below for you in the description so you can go to there as well, just to get a more personalized reading. So this video is your horoscope. This is your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. I encourage you to watch all three because it will give you more of a personalized reading paired with the February predictions one as well. As always, take what resonates, leave anything else behind. This is not set in stone. It is for entertainment purposes only. It helps bring some guidance, some love, some nurturing that you may be needing. Or maybe it gives you a little kick up the ass if you need it as well sometimes. So all you have to do for this one is go to the timestamp, find your sign and click on it, and it will take you there and give you your reading. Please do let me know if it resonates in the comments, and please do subscribe and turn on your notifications. It just helps me as a business. It helps me to grow, helps me to get out there, and I am very appreciative and I love it when you do that. So again, thank you for being here, and go and enjoy your February predictions. Right then, my Aries babies, let's have a look what we have in store for you through February. So Aries, first of all, you are successful in all that you do. You are being reminded of this right now, that you are going to be very you have a fiery energy anyway as an Aries, but you have this sort of strength within you that maybe you didn't know that you had. I'm seeing for the month of February so much inspiration and new beginnings coming up. Really standing strong in who you are and not bending to other people's wills is very important here. And it's about using your energy in the right way. So with the Knight of Swords, it totally links in here in that choose your battles carefully. So you're standing your ground, and sometimes there may be things that are said that get you sort of a bit ready to be sharp-tongued, be ready to fire back. But I want to really bring your awareness into this one here with the words that you're using, because it feels like you could be a bit sharp-tongued. So I just want to bring that awareness in to really tune into your intuition of when to use your words, and how you use your words is really important as well, because sometimes you are quick to fire, and when you bring in this more cooling energy, it allows you to stop, to reevaluate and remember what it is that you are trying to achieve before you start to speak. In a way, there is sometimes a miscommunication between these two parts, and in February you're going to really kind of honor yourself and honor the thoughts and beliefs that you have, but use them in a way that will help others. So sometimes you have to bring an awareness to how you use your words, the way it comes across. So I see that coming up this month. You also have the Two of Cups coming in here. So with this, I'm seeing a relationship side. I am seeing that there is a separation or a split between the two of you. So this could be that you're single and looking for somebody, or that you're in a relationship, but there's a bit of a divide between the two of you. And you are being reminded that you are worthy of the deepest kind of love. And when you honor yourself, when you stand in your power, that is when the deepest kind of love will happen. So if you're not in a relationship and you're really honoring yourself, you will automatically bring in the love that you are needing by tuning into what is best for you and choosing your battles carefully as well. Within a relationship, choose your battles carefully. I know this within my own marriage, is to be aware of the other person. Are they ready to receive information that you may be wanting to get off your chest? Are they ready to be open to a communication, to a conversation? You have to have the right time and space for these things, but they are very important and crucial to building a solid foundation to a relationship. So when you can find those moments, you will bring a closer connection between you and your partner, it is important to say your needs, to say what you want, to stand your ground, but it's also important to hear their side as well, their needs, what they want, what they are standing strong in, and find that compromise between the two. You've also got the sensuality card coming up here as well. So this is very much about being true to yourself, honoring yourself. So Aries, you are really being asked to step into your own power this month. Relationships are developing or reigniting. And that's what I'm seeing here. You are really stepping into your own power. And because of that, you're shifting your energy, you're shifting your frequency, which is automatically bringing in what you need because you've cleared the pathway, you've cleared the sort of static energy that was around you. So you have become a clear channel for what you are wanting. You also have the Courage card, which I can see linking in with the King of Wands so strongly here, to step forward, step through that closed gate. It doesn't have to be closed. It's a push gate. You can literally open it if you want to. You have to step through that gate for greatness to occur, for this success to come in. You need to stop shutting yourself out from the world, really allow yourself to step into this green grass on the other side. And trust that you will be held as you do that, because there is so much more waiting for you on the other side of that gate. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to be strong in who you are and trust that you know what you want for yourself. When you do that, it is going to be such a powerful shift and such a beautiful month coming up for you. You, Aries, are also being asked to look into your path and your purpose. Your path is your purpose, and you need to be reminded of that sometimes. Life is not about the destination. It is about enjoying the moments along the way. You cannot find happiness outside of yourself. You have to come back into yourself to find happiness. You will keep searching and searching and searching if you keep looking outside of yourself for this happiness, which is the same if you're single and you're looking for somebody all the time because you think that person is going to bring you happiness. You will never achieve that happiness if you keep thinking it's going to come from somebody else. It has to come from you first. So by coming in to this place of purpose, of knowing that the destination is not the goal, it is not the end game, it's that journey to that destination. Because if you start to honor every step along the way, you will find yourself, you will find your purpose, you will find your path, you will find the happiness. So by the time you get to your destination, you'll have everything that you want. With embracing the sacred, it's about being mindful, fully present, and embrace the feeling of gratitude. And for Aries, I find that sometimes you forget this step. We forget to honor, we forget to be present. And by doing that, you forget to feel the gratitude within it. So just a reminder to bring that sort of awareness into where you are. Gratitude for the purpose and the path that is laid before you, and to honor into those areas of yourself. When you do that, your whole month is going to shift into an entirely different energy, setting you up ready for the rest of the year. So I hope this resonates, my little Aries, and I hope to see you here soon. My little Taurus babies, let's have a little looky what we've got in store for you for February. Energy aligning with you. We have the 8 of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in, and I find this is such a sort of earthy energy, which is who you are as a Taurus. You also have the Emperor. I make empowered choices, and beautiful, you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So I trust whatever the universe brings me. What I'm seeing here for you, Tauruses, is this strength within working hard, or I get this reaping what you sow. So you're being rewarded for the time and the effort that you have been putting into your work, into what you love, into what you do. And you are really starting to believe in yourself. I'm seeing a big sort of movement or motion coming up here as well. So this is you stepping into your own power. there's a lot of grounding energy that comes up for you through the month of February. So you're still working hard and then you're getting the results. But right now is to not stop. You need to keep that momentum, keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Those thoughts, those ideas need to be planted soon as well. And I see here with the Emperor is this foundation laying that comes in as well. So those ideas that you need to plant, he is reinforcing that. He's saying, yes, this is going to be important. This is part of what is coming up in the future. What you do right now in February is going to, by October, you will start to see great results in what you have just thought of within this sort of last 4 weeks. And now you, through February, will plant those ideas, start to take action on them. You're really going to build this foundation and you empower those choices that you make this month. They will come back to you and they will bring such a divine sort of shift within your life, it feels like. I'm also seeing a sort of a purpose being revealed to you in a way. You're starting to understand what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going, how you're supposed to be doing things as well is important here. So it's almost like that organization side of things. You're starting to get the sort of understanding and the structure that is needed for you to create the world and that you want. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you are trusting, and I get this in the Eight of Pentacles as well, the trust that is coming up in the universe. So you are really leaning into that almost manifestation element. So you're manifesting what you want. When you feel blocked, when you feel that maybe something isn't working, it's important to come back to see what is blocking you, to do inner work. You have to do inner work to remove blocks and obstacles, to shift and change your frequency so that you can continue to manifest. If you are avoiding and you're trying to kind of like spiritually bypass, so you're just trying to manifest without putting in that deep inner work, you will not be able to grow in the way that you want to. You will not have the solid foundations that you are needing. So surrendering and trusting in the universe is absolutely going to help you to move, to create, to allow what needs to come forwards, opening your eyes to the signs that are coming up as well. But there will be moments where you're a bit unsure and feel a little bit blocked. And in those moments, it's important to come back into the inner work. Sensuality, standing in your own power, being true to yourself, not allowing other people to define you, not allowing other people to judge you, not taking on those sort of ideas or opinions of other people. You can hear them and then you can take them on if it is going to help you to build what you're needing. However, it feels like a majority of the time, it is not going to help you or aid you. It is just people wanting to say their opinions. And it's about kind of just letting it wash off and brush away the best that you are able to do that. And that is also why inner work is so important. Because if you start allowing those opinions to come in and affect how you feel about the work that you are doing, then that is going to create a block within yourself. So it is important to do that inner work if you're finding that you are being affected by other people's opinions. Is why is that affecting you? What in the past has made you feel that way before? Why is it coming up now? What's it trying to reveal to you? And when you start sitting with those questions, you can really honor yourself and reveal your truth within yourself as well. And I do get that this sort of outside sort of opinions from other people is, you have people around you that seem to be strongly opinionated. That's what I'm picking up here. And that's why it's important to have those boundaries and those strengths within yourself of trusting in who you are and what you're wanting. This is why being clear and organized in what you're wanting, building the structure, is so important, because you can lean back on that. Otherwise, these other people's opinion, these opinions from other people can kind of seep in and get to you. I'm also getting here to gather information. So as you're building your structure and getting organized, it's important to have all information to hand to help you build the best foundations you can possibly build. There is also this realization that's going to happen in February for you Tauruses, is to really be aware. There's a heightening of your senses to be aware of who is trying to give an opinion because they're 100% trying to help you, or who's giving their opinions because they don't want to see you succeed, because they feel triggered by you. And you're going to start to realize who these people are in your life, and you are going to understand that they are there for a reason, because they will teach you a lesson, but also how to move past that, creating boundaries and barriers around yourself so that they are not able to affect your sort of mental state and how you move forward consciously. I also get more ideas coming up here as well. So be prepared for an influx of ideas through the month of February. Okay, let's see. You also have searching. So searching your mission, the quest of life. What are you searching for? Remember, true happiness is a place within. Abundance is a state of mind. So I'm really drawn to the true happiness is a place within, which came up in the Aries as well. And this is saying you can't find your happiness outside yourself. This is why that inner work is so important, because that is how you will get rid of those parts of yourself that block you, that hold you back, those fears, those doubts, those self-sabotaging mental states that we can have. When you start to reveal those parts of yourself and you can then work on them, shift them and change them, that's when you start to create happiness within yourself. And when you have that within yourself, you can hold that always when you know how to do your inner work in an abundant way, in a revealing way, and self-realization will become your norm. It will be a powerful shift. You also have community unity. So a sense of community. Sometimes we work better with others. It is okay to ask for help and to share with others. We are not alone. We are one. So just a reminder that those people that are trying to support you 100% wholeheartedly, those are the people that you can lean on. Create your community. Find those people that have done the same as you, are on the same path as you, have the same interests as you, and are willing to help you in an authentic way. Those will be the people that you will seek guidance from and will 100% help you move forwards with all these ideas. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you get a coach or a mentor of some kind to help take you to the next step as well. And that I see more towards the end of February. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Right then, my Geminis, let's have a look what February has in store for you. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. And you also have when I show my work, others give support in the Three of Pentacles. Let's get one more card from this deck here for you. And we have the Nine of Wands. I am strong as long as I need to be strong. So what I'm seeing here is these two cards in particular bring my attention inwards straight away. So here I am seeing there is this sort of standing your ground, being strong in who you are. There is this sense of power and passion that comes up here. And in the Queen of Swords, she is that. She represents that sort of honor is the word that I get here, and integrity, protecting what matters to you. So being really strong, allowing that passion to come through, honoring what it is that you are wanting, and using the energy of the Queen of Swords to protect what you want. When you get this balance right through February, you are really going to start to see the truth of what lies within, is what I'm being told. And with the Three of Pentacles, there is an expansion that is coming for you guys through February. You are expanding. Your awareness is expanding, but there's also an expansion within business. So your business is growing. If you are self-employed, your business is growing. If you're within employment, I see the sort of the energy that you are in within work expanding and supporting you more. So when I show my work, others give support, and that's what I'm seeing is you are being supported in your adventures, supported in your future. You will really need to listen to your intuition here. And also with you guys, Gemini, you are going to have to start using your voice. This month of February, you need to let people know what you were going after, what you were wanting, so that they can support you. I feel like people can't fully give support unless they really know what you're doing, wanting, and if you're actually putting in this effort and action, and it's really something that you want to go after. I feel like with you guys, sometimes you can be a little bit quiet, kind of just beavering away, and then all of a sudden you've done something. Whereas February, I'm seeing that is not the case. It's almost like the opposite, where you're voicing what you're wanting, you're saying it, you're going to show that you are in aligned action with what you are wanting, and other people are going to come in and support you because they love to see you thrive. They love to see you really taking on these almost challenges in a way, but it's in such a good way that you are able to easily achieve what you're wanting. But I see it empowering other people. You also have the Nurture card and the Journey card. So through the month of February, you are going to be, I'm going to actually put these the other way around because I feel like this is how they belong. They need to be this way. So for you guys, Gemini, I'm seeing that there's a journey for you to take. And this is new because, again, it's opposite to the way you would normally do things, but it feels so aligned and important. It is you being called. You're being called to something new, something different, and it's a little bit scary for you to start with. I feel like you've been really stuck in your mind as to whether this is a good idea, whether you should do it. I get a yes. I'm also seeing the Queen of Swords almost using her sword to cut through the veil is what I'm being shown. She's cutting through the veil, that sort of stagnant energy that was around you. She is cutting that down so you can have this clear path to what you are wanting. She is also cutting down that sort of fog as well, so you can have that clarity of where you are going. So this is really about listening and being open to the opportunities that are coming up for you in February. You're leaving hard times behind. You are starting to really tap into your strengths, into your intuition, so that you can then grow. I also feel for some of you, you may actually be taking a trip. You may be traveling because the word travel comes up. So you may be traveling, whether that is like close to home or traveling further away is not clear, but it's a form of travel that comes up. And I also get this will fill your soul as well. Within the Nurture card, this is where you need to really take some time to feel into your thoughts and your ideas. So you've got all this energy that is happening, like we've got new ideas, new adventures, we are like breaking through and past barriers, we have expansion and we have support, we have such fire and action going on that you will also need to remember to take some time for yourself. Within this, you can then grow what it is that you're wanting from your journey, from this part that you're about to step onto this boat, onto something brand new. And even though you may not be able to see clearly right now what it's going to be, I get it will 100% be revealed to you. You just have to trust that you are going in the right direction. You have to trust that part because it's almost like I just get like the universe isn't ready to reveal all its secrets to you yet. So you have to keep going along that path, along that journey to be able to see the light and the clarity at the end of it. Honor your needs. Listen to your body. If your mind is overactive and it's going crazy and you just think you've got so many ideas and so much going on, then take some time out, write it out, put it down onto something. Whatever it is that you find is useful for you. I also get here that sometimes it's your body that will need a rest. So just take some time out and watch Netflix if that is what lifts your soul, read a book, whatever it is that makes you feel like you have rested and looked after yourself. So make sure that even though you're doing all this amazing, incredible things, that you're also taking some time out for yourself when needed. Your path and purpose. Okay, so the magic is in the journey. And this is what I see within this. You don't need to know the end, because the journey is going to be the magical part. You only get to see the end, that absolute crystal clear path, once you've trusted that the magic is where you need to be. And ask yourself, how aligned does your journey feel with your soul calling? So you're really being called into what is light in your soul. What is it that you are wanting? What is it that you're going after? What are you not giving up on? What is it that you really want to have happen in your life? Because this is the month to work on that. We also have intention. So your thoughts plant seeds of intention. They are a wish for your future self. Where are your thoughts focused? Time to set some positive intentions. So the words that you use are important. The way that you cultivate your intentions is important. But it really links into this 9 of Wands. Where are your thoughts focused? So what is it that you're wanting? How are you going to get there? What are you going to do? Who is going to help you? Who is going to support you? How can you use this energy of the Queen to be able to get you what you want? And when you start looking at it in that way, and you can start cultivating the intention and the focus in your dream, this is when the journey is going to really start. Because when you start leaning into that intention, trusting in the magic that it will take you on the path where you need to go, taking you on your path to your purpose, this is when your biggest aha moments are going to come in. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you here next month. Okay, then my lovely Cancer. Oh, look at that. Jumping right out, getting stuck in. We have the Emperor. I make empowered choices. Oh, and we have the Empress. Oh, yes, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Oh, yes, I want this card here as well. We have the 8 of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. Yes, Cancer, yes. You are in a flow of abundance. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, what big changes are coming up in February. Wow. You are going to really start honoring yourself. You are going to tap into your divine feminine this month. Like, it is going to be a big focus for you. But it's not just that, because we have the Emperor as well. I do see this as a very big focus, but it is also about the grounding energy too. Tapping into your tapping into your masculine energy as well. So I'm seeing an incredible grounding, yet an incredible opening to the spiritual world. So entwined with each other. But I just can't get over this card. It is just so beautiful and powerful. And I just feel like this is the essence of your month of February, Cancer. This is just everything for you. It is that connection with the earth. It is that water. And because you are a water sign. So there is this calming of water here I see for you. The moon energy that you're connected to as well is going to play a part here. I see the full moon being a very emotional, deep release through February. But it's going to be something so needed, and it is going to be such a deep connection with your ancestors as well. And you are really being called in to tap into your sort of creative side, allowing your sort of joyful, happy, dancing, singing characteristics to come out here. It's just really embracing all those parts of yourself that you may have lost or been just kind of left while you have been doing all the normal day-to-day things that we have to do. And it just feels like we have to call her back out. With the Emperor as well, your choices are going to be so important this month, because you will be manifesting multiple opportunities. Like, yes, I love this energy. So you are really going to be fighting for what you want. But the thing is, you are going to be in a state of like manifesting then. So you're going to be creation. Like, we have this manifesting and creation that is here. So you are going to be this. I feel like this is you. This is the symbology of you through February. You're just going to be sitting there and just creating. Look at this energy coming out of the top of his head here. Like, this is just going, yes, yes, yes. I'm just going to sit here, create. That's a bit blurry. And just keep creating what it is that you're wanting. However, I do feel like I need to point out that your thoughts are going to be important here, because what you are thinking is what you are creating. Okay, so you have two powerful creation energies coming in this month. And because of that, what you think, you will be creating into reality. So if you have a positive mindset and you're trusting and knowing that everything is going to work out, then you will be creating that. However, on the flip side, if you start to feel like, oh, I can't pay my bills this month, I don't have enough money, oh my God, I've got nothing there, then you're not going to have any more money coming in, because that is what you are creating. So it's really important to be aware of your thoughts this month, like more so than usual. It is going to be so important for you. Right, let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I can't help it. Yes. Oh, hang on. I got to have one more of these. Right. Do you know what? I don't think I could ask for better. So, as you can see, we have a lot going on. We have so much change coming in for you. I have to read this card because I love what I wrote on this card. It says, there is a big change and it is full of positivity. Can you feel it? Run straight towards that feeling. Believe in your dreams. You are thriving. Like, oh, that energy is just everything. Wish upon a star. Like, go after your dreams. You are like unfiltered this month, that you can just create. It is so powerful. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. I'm wishing I was a Cancer now. So you also have the new moon here. So we have cycles coming to an end. You are leaving the past behind. I'm seeing just like like being cut from you. It's like, whoop, we don't need this anymore. We are working on all of this and we're manifesting. You are taking action as well this month. So it's not just about the thoughts. It's not just about wanting. You're taking action to be able to manifest these things. You're not sitting and just waiting, thinking, oh, I'm manifesting, therefore it's going to happen. It doesn't work like that. You still have to put the action in to get the results. But the action that you put in is going to be almost amplified because that's the energy that you are co-creating with this month. So acknowledge the parts that need to be released, because there will be. The thing is, you're connected so strongly with the moon as well. And you have the new moon that has come out. So the new moon is very much to do with those shadow parts of yourself. What is it that has come up? What are those thoughts that have been going on in your mind? Because you're going to have to become so aware of your thoughts this month. So you may want to write them down every time whether it's positive or it's more negative, whatever it is. Write them down, because these more negative ones are going to need work almost immediately. So journal it out, write it out. Why is it here? What is it showing me? How can I overcome this? Because otherwise you are going to start manifesting what you're thinking. So if you can work on it straight away, you're going to deal with it instantly, release it, so you can come back to the things that you are wanting and manifest those. So acknowledge the parts of yourself that maybe are uncomfortable, that maybe you don't want to face. But by doing that, you are going to be able to just allow more space for this more awesome energy to come through, because you have the attraction card as well. This is luck is on your side. Like, take a risk, go for it. If you have that ability to manifest, why not use it to your advantage this month? Tap into it, work with it, use it in a way that you've never even used it before. You are going to really sort of have this like self-realization and awakening as well through the month, because you're going to realize the power of the mind, the power of energy. And by doing that, it's almost unlocking a part of yourself that you didn't know was hidden. So there's going to be some really big sort of aha moments within this month as well. It's so exciting for you guys. And your intention, this is just reiterating what we've said. I love it. The intention, your thoughts plant seeds of intention. They are a wish for your future self. So this is why it's so important to make sure that those thoughts are aligned perfectly in a beautiful way of what you're truly wanting. Where are your thoughts focused? time to set some positive intentions. So really become aware of your thoughts this month, because I'm honestly telling you, those thoughts are going to create your reality. So you really do need to bring such a strong awareness through this month within your mindset, your mind's eye, the way that you're focusing, what your visions are, and getting really clear, because it's all coming for you. It's there. It's ready. You are ready. You just have to work with that energy in the perfect way that is aligned with you and your energy right now. So that's what I have for you for the month of February. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you soon. Welcome, my lovely Leos. Let's have a look at what we have in store for you for the month of February. We have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords, and I want one more. We're going to go this one, the Six of Pentacles. So with this, you have, I protect what matters to me. You also have, I am as young as I choose to feel, and I give and receive for the universal good. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of playful energy coming up. Like, there is this need for joy, for happiness, to play, just to get things wrong sometimes, because that's where you will learn as well. But I'm also getting this loving energy. It's a very light energy for you guys this month, Leo. And sometimes it feels like this is a blessing in disguise for you, because you can be so full on, so on the go, 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 that you do forget to come back to your inner child, your childlike self, and to honor yourself, I suppose, in a way. I'm so drawn to this Page of Cups so much. It's just so tranquil, so peaceful, that you need to come back to this state. I want to do some other cards as well. The Queen here, so yeah, like the protection comes up with this Queen of Swords here. I protect what matters to me. I get this sort of protecting your energy, but also protecting your children comes up here as well for Leos. So there's this need to protect. There's this mother energy coming in here. So sometimes if you don't have children, this will just be protecting your own energy or someone around you that you feel protective of. There is a need to see things from a greater height as well, not getting too caught down in the nitty gritty and details of things. Like, I'm coming out of that. This is about how can we overcome this? How can we resolve this? Let's problem solve here, because when we're stuck in the nitty gritty and the details, we're just blaming and nothing is getting done. So I want to bring you out so that you can see the full picture. And by doing that, you're going to bring in some new ideas, some new energy, so that you can then move forwards. But there is this element of needing to say no, of protecting your energy, also protecting others around you as well. You are needing to come out of this survival mode. And I feel like for some of you, you may be quite young, but maybe you've had to grow up fast. So you've left that childlike part of yourself in your childhood. For some of you, I do feel like your childhood, you had to grow up quickly. So you have forgotten what it may be like to be reckless, to not be afraid to get things wrong, to make mistakes. And that's the energy I'm seeing being called in this month for you guys, is to let loose a little bit. Stop being maybe so strict on yourself. You may have this belief that only you can do things. You just get things done yourself because it's just easier to do it yourself, or nobody else can do it the same way as you. So it aggravates you maybe when someone does it and they do it wrong. So what I'm seeing here is to surrender and to let go into those parts of yourself, to go, okay, let's see what is going to happen if I don't do this. Really coming into the state of putting yourself first. This is important. Putting yourself first, or maybe it's putting you and your family first. It's this playfulness with your children as well that comes in. It's reconnecting with them, because you've had to be, for some of you, maybe a single parent, so you've had to do so much yourself that you've lost yourself along the way. And you're being called this month, for the month of February, to really come back to yourself the part of yourself that maybe your children have missed, that you haven't been able to play for a while, that you haven't been able to just have a laugh and make a mess and just not worry about the consequences right there, right then. It's just this opening up into this state of love, and receiving that love from others as well is important. You may have sort of boundaries and trust issues that are within you, and that's okay. But when we are basing our future elements off of that, then we are going to be stuck in this boundary of feeling alone and feeling like you have to do everything alone. So come into your youthful self, your childlike self, and have fun. When you do that as well, it will bring such clarity into your mind. Like your brain will just open up. You will be able to see things in a completely different way. Again, coming out, pulling yourself out so you can see a bigger picture. You will bring in an emotional balance as well within you and those people around you as you come back to yourself. You will see yourself again in a completely different light when you trust in who you are and how to step forwards and honor yourself. You're coming over obstacles. There are things that have maybe really put you down in the past, but I'm seeing you really overcoming these obstacles. You're finding yourself again. You're finding the positives and you're taking back control, which is the Queen of Sword energy. She is so within her own energy, protecting what matters to her, that mother energy, and just going for what she wants. You also have affirmations. So knowing that coming back to a place of balance, of acceptance, is not a weakness. Taking time out for yourself is not a weakness. You need to look after your mental health. It is so important that you take time for you. Your thoughts are important. What are the thoughts that are coming up? If you don't like these thoughts, delve into them. Why are they there? How can you overcome them? What can you do to break this cycle? I see nature being a really healing element for you as well through the month of February. And this may be just sitting out with a cup of tea and just a little bit of peace and just being present with yourself for just 5 minutes, it feels like, and just having that breath of fresh air. And we also have that ebb and flow. And that is just saying the same again with this needing some time, this stillness, just allowing yourself to be in nature, experiencing the sounds of nature. The healing ability that it has is so powerful. And just ask yourself, how can you honor the sacred ebb and flow of your energy, of your soul? What can you do to bring yourself back to your truth? So that is what I have for you, my lovely Leos. I hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you soon. Hey, my lovely Virgos, let's have a look what we have coming up for you in the month of February. We have the 9 of Pentacles. I take the time I need to nurture myself. Also, the King of Pentacles. I am sure of my place in this world. And the Emperor as well. I make empowered choices. So what I'm seeing here is that you've been out of balance recently. I'm seeing that we need to reconnect with the earth. You are an earth sign, so that makes sense as to why it's so important for you. It's a big element of who you are. You need time to connect back with nature, to listen to the sounds of nature, to come into a place of coexistence with the earth, with Mother Earth, with Gaia. Okay, so let's look what else is coming up. Interesting. Let's see. So we also have the Turbulence card, the Break Free card, and the Warrior card. Now, what I'm seeing here is there is going to be a massive shift. This, I need to take time to nurture myself, comes from this here, this turbulence. So through the month of February, Virgo, you may find that you feel a little bit imbalanced, a little bit out of touch with yourself. Your feelings are not being fully addressed. So what I'm seeing is a need to Get rid of any negative energy, anything that has been causing unease in your life. There may be a bit of a shake-up, a bit of a change. It feels like maybe for some of you it might come out of nowhere, but it's not. It's actually something that's been kind of building up over time, and it needs a good clear out. Like a thunderstorm, once that happens, it's like you can start again. There's a lighter energy all around you. A weight has been lifted off of your chest as well. So you may be doing something recently or for a while that has been causing you stress or anxiety. So what I see here is that you find your voice. You find your voice, and you need to know that it will pass. This is not going to last for a long time, but it is going to be uncomfortable, and you do have to face your feelings and decide what it is that you want so that you can voice it and move forwards from it. And because of all this, you will be breaking free from a pattern, a repeating pattern that you've been doing for some time. And this is maybe a people-pleasing feeling and scenario that comes up here. And you will be breaking free from that old version of yourself. You are shifting into something entirely different. It feels like for a while, but it's really going to come together through the month of February, because you are a warrior. You have had to make it through many things in your life. Your past has made you who you are. You are very strong. You know you can overcome anything. So like this is just like such an easy thing to overcome when it comes down to it. But your mind might make it feel like it's a bigger thing than what it truly is. It's time to really wish for what you're wanting, because you are breaking free. You're going after your passions. You have the strength to do everything that you want and to achieve everything you want. You do need to listen to your intuition. You do need to make some empowered choices. Like this is my eyes keep coming to this one all the time, the Emperor. You are going to have to make empowered choices. These choices this month are going to lead you onto your future and where you're going forwards from here. It is going to really put this foundational work into this brand new adventure so that you can create this energy. The energy in this card is incredible. Like you are creating this energy. This is what I see by the end of February. Just you illuminated. You are like, you create what you want. You just have to think about it, and there it is. That is the energy I am feeling and seeing cultivating through this month. And let's have a look what else is coming up for my lovely Virgos. We have community unity, the element of earth, which you are an earth sign. We also have the element of water, and I'm just going to bring one more through, which is the clarity. So what I'm seeing here is there is going to be a need to reach out to other people in your community or follow those who are similar to you with the same interests as you. It feels like there's an inspiration, but there may be also for some of you a need to reach out to those people to build that community. Maybe you are the one that takes charge and creates that community for others. You are the voice leading others to their path, to their passions. With the earth element here, you are bringing such a different energy in this month for you. You are embracing the earth energies. You're going to ground and you're going to nurture, bring some really deep healing, which is why it causes this part, this turbulence part is created, because you're understanding what's not working and who in your life or situation or job or whatever it is isn't supporting you or working for you. So you are taking action to let go of those people, let go of those situations, so that you can move forwards in a way that is totally aligned with yourself, to be able to nurture yourself, to be able to know your place in the world, not what other people think your place should be, but what you believe your place should be. And this is going to bring such a clarity. It's going to be this whole mental and emotional clarity that comes up, which is why we also have the water element coming up here. So this is very much about that clearing and the cleansing, the renewing. There is movement, there is flow, you're connecting with your emotions, which is another reason why this is coming up, because everything you may have been avoiding is actually coming up this month for you to face, so that you can remove anything that's not serving you anymore and move into this beautiful new energy with such a clarity, a connection back to yourself, to the earth, to your emotions. And you're going to things are going to happen quite quickly after that, because the break free card is all about things happening at great speed when you start to go after what you want, because you have this desire for freedom. You recognize that you've been stuck in this false entrapment, and it's just these doors, these barriers are just blown wide open, ready for you to go after everything that you're wanting in life. So that is what I have for you, my lovely Virgos, for February. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell when new videos are coming out. And I hope you have a wonderful month. Welcome, my Libra babies. Let's have a look what February energies are coming up for you this month. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. My. What do we have here? Wow, that is a lot of grounding energy, earth energy, nurturing energy, financial energy, material energy. There is a lot of energy coming in here. So what I can see here is that it is time to nurture. There is some time that needs to be taken out to look after yourself. It's important to put yourself first to make sure that you can then help and serve others. You are also supported and you are never alone. This is something that is very important to remember through this month. When you feel like things are getting too much, when things are hard, it's so important to come back to you are supported. You are supported by spirit, but there will also be people around you that you can lean on if you need to. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Financially, there is a wobble this month, but it's okay, because it will work itself out and everything is falling into place. I really feel like the universe is working behind the scenes, and it's just taking a little time for everything to come together, to fall into place. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about rewarding. You are on a path to something new. So I am always rewarded for all that I do. So whether that is financially or by the support of other people, sharing what you do, sharing the work that you do, whether it is that encouragement to keep going, to support you in all the choices that you're making, it just feels abundant by the end there. So we need to nurture and take time for ourselves. We need to slow down so that we can look after our own health. We are also being supported along the way, maybe a little financial wobble in the middle, but ultimately we are moving into being rewarded for everything we do. So we're also being asked not to give up. Do not avoid, do not hide away. We are being asked to really move into this place of acceptance and abundance, because it is coming. So financially, it will be coming. It's just going to take a little bit of time before it reaches you. Okay, let's see what else is coming up here. Yes, protection, protect your energies. This is that nurturing side of things. Know that everything is working out. You will reap your rewards, but there is an element here that is important to look after yourself. You need to be able to also look at things from a greater height so that you can understand how the bigger picture is going to work out in the long run. You are only currently looking at a very small piece in comparison to the whole puzzle. It is time to let go of this survival mode. For some of you Libras, I'm feeling like you are so used to surviving that you've forgotten how to thrive. So you are coming out of this survival mode. You're really kind of stepping into this sort of powerful energetics that, within you. You're starting to believe in yourself, the strength that you have. You know that what you want is going to come to you. You're going to start trusting in that through the month of February. You're also being asked to listen to your emotions as well. When they are arising, it's important to take note of what it is that is arising. It is also time to say no, which is this importance of taking time to nurture. We also have the turbulence card, which I'm going to put here because it feels like this also links into that financial side of things, where it's just a little bit sticky, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it will work itself out. It also says negative energy has been building around you, and this can happen when we are shifting and changing, when we are manifesting, sometimes things get turned upside down before they actually manifest, because it's a clearing, it's a shifting. We have to get rid of this old energy so this new form can come in and come in easily. So this is why you may be going through this I keep getting like this sticky situation, but it is also testing your trust in the universe as well. So it's also testing you at the same time. But you will find yourself, and it will pass. Like it says on the bottom here, it will pass. So trust that it will pass, and that you are going to be absolutely fine. So don't get lost in this worry or anxiety that may be coming up. You're being asked to connect with nature here and not to rush into anything. If there is anything that you need to be purchasing this month, just take a moment to see what else is coming up, and ask yourself, do I need this or do I want this? You are also connecting more spiritually. Your psychic abilities, your mediumship abilities, anything spiritual is really going to be developing through the month of February. So you may notice shifts and changes in the way that maybe you connect to spirit, or in the way that you are wanting to try new things with spirit. And what I see here is this greater connection between you and the spiritual world. Your senses really are heightening, which is that of the fox, being really astute in everything that is coming through, adapting and changing quickly when need be. But there's also this negative energy that you're moving away from that comes up here as well. So again, you have two elements that are coming up in this form of, we need to move away from these things that aren't serving us. And as you do that, you step into this abundance where everything is going to fall into place. You're going to be rewarded for everything. You're going to connect with nature and find the healing power within nature. Even just sitting outside and listening to the birds, to the wind, it's just like there's that connection and understanding of something bigger than yourself that is coming up here. You are going to bring through a deep healing as you start to recognize this connection of that is bigger, that part where I feel you need to come up and see things out of a different perspective, see things from from the bigger picture. This is also connecting into the spiritual self here. So not only is this in your actual reality where you need to maybe not be so focused on one thing, but also within your spiritual body as well, your soul connection, and understanding that everything is connected, everything is bigger than what we believe it to be, and everything is actually seen differently from everybody's point of view, even when looking at the same thing. And when you can understand that and know that that is just because of your experiences and what you've been through, you can start to heal that part and release the stress that has been holding you back. And let's see what else wants to come through here. We have the ebb and flow, and we also have darkness and shadow. So what I'm seeing here is that you will need to face your fears through this month. So again, that feeling of maybe you want to avoid or hide away and pretend that things that you don't pretend that things aren't there, that you don't want to deal with, and you think by maybe hiding, and it's not maybe a conscious thing that you're doing, it may be unconscious, where you just disappear for a moment because that's how you process and that's how you deal with things. But what I'm getting is this month is important to actually face those fears, to delve into those shadows so that you can shine a light on it. And when you do that, you're going to be able to understand how you can deal with it. You're going to be able to look into those parts of yourself, be honest, and you'll be able to understand how you can move forwards. Because what I'm getting here, Libra, is that ignoring or hiding from the problem has not been working. And this month is why all of this is coming up right now, because you're ready. That is what I get. You are ready. This is waiting for you when you face this. This won't come to you until you face everything that you've been avoiding, because you are not energetically available for this. You are blocking this because of the avoidance that you have been going through. When you start to come into this ebb and flow, when you start to go, okay, this is coming up, let's face this. Why is this here? How can I deal with this? What is it trying to tell me? What is it bringing me? What is this connected to? Where am I feeling this in my body? When you start questioning and just allowing yourself to automatically answer with the first things that come up, you're going to find your answers and start to flow with the universe. You're going to have that to and fro. You're going to understand that sacred connection again to something so much bigger than yourself. So that is what I have for you, my loves. Please let me know if this resonates in the comments below. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell if you would like to see more videos from me. And I hope you have a wonderful month. Welcome, my beautiful Scorpios, to your February horoscope. Let's have a look what is coming up for you through the month of February that you need to know. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so let's have a look. Here you are being asked to make decisions without pressure. Okay, that's the first thing. And then we're coming into here. I open to opportunities for personal growth. And then I choose my battles carefully. So I'm really drawn to this Page of Pentacles. I feel like you need to honor yourself here. How can you grow is what for the month of February, I feel like this is going to kind of be your mantra. How can I grow? What can I do to grow? It's about really anchoring into how you can change where you've been and maybe where you currently are now too. What is it that you can do to be able to grow past these elements that you may be stuck in? One of those ways is going to be about making decisions, but this is so important that you do it without pressure. You need to make decisions for yourself, which is why you're asking that question of, what can I do to grow? What opportunities are around me that I can take advantage of to help myself move forwards here so that I can transmute what has been holding me back, transmute the ego even, those thoughts that have been holding you back. And I also feel here for you Scorpios is that outside influences tend to influence your actual decisions is what I feel like here. And what I want you to do this month is to become aware of that. Are you taking on someone else's opinion as if it's your own? Become aware of those things, because when you can recognize when it's not your thought and it's not your opinion, it's not your feeling, and you start to figure out what actually is your thoughts and your feelings, then you can make a decision without the pressure, because you will know that it's coming from your heart. It's coming from your soul and what you're truly wanting to be able to move forwards. And you want to choose your battles carefully as well. So you want to honor yourself. I just get this like slowed down energy. It's not about constantly going and battling and trying to fight other people to defend your beliefs, to defend your opinions, to defend your thoughts and feel like you're constantly in this like to and fro battle. It could be with someone, just one person in your life, or it could just be feeling like it's you against the world. But what I get here is that there's no need to waste energy. You're just wasting energy that you could be putting into yourself, into your decisions, and building something so much better for yourself. It feels like this outside force is always pushing you back, and it feels like you're not really getting anywhere because you're always trying to battle. It just feels like you're in this constant battle. And so what I see for February is you start to honor yourself. You start to go, no, that's not worth my time. That's not worth that energy. It's not going to give me anything in return. It's almost like you start to have this emotional intelligence coming through the month of February. So honor that. Yes, stand your ground if you feel that you have something so deeply to say and that it is important and that it's going to affect other people. Yes. But when it's the little things, the petty things, the things that aren't really going to make any difference, those are the ones that aren't going to need your time, aren't going to need your energy. So pick those battles carefully, because when you do speak, then it will be heard. It feels like almost like an echo when you do speak about what is the most important things to you. So really become aware of what you're wanting to put out into the world. You're also going to gain clarity. You're going to be connecting more deeply spiritually, and you're going through a huge transformation. What a wonderful month. Okay, so I'm seeing here like this is connected to the Knight of Swords here. So what I am seeing is just as I was saying, like you're going to choose your battles carefully. You're going to decide where your energy goes. And by doing that, you are going to gain so much clarity so that you can go after this part, so that you can decide and know that the decisions that you make are going to be the most impactful for you, your family, your future. And it comes because you're not stuck here. You're not in this noise over here. You're in this space of, who am I? How can I grow? What can I do to heal this? Connecting to your emotional self. As you are a water element, it is important for you to look after your emotions, to tap into that side of yourself, to bring a clear thinking into this space, which can only happen when you stop with all this noise that has been in. It could even be in your mind, a constant battle within yourself. But when you start to hear your inner voice, you're going to start understanding who you are underneath all that noise. You're going to overcome obstacles that maybe it's through February, December were felt overwhelming, that you didn't know how to come through. This month, I see you taking control and being able to come through that as you make your decisions. You're also going to connect spiritually. You're going to just really open up and see things it's like the clarity that comes through is going to open up a new world to you. You're going to really understand how your ego has been affecting you for some of you, how it's been controlling you. You've been on autopilot. You're going to start really taking back control of that. So you need to surrender as well and trust that spirit are going to guide you and show you the path. And you have been going through a transformation is what I'm getting here. This is not you just starting a transformational journey. You are coming out on the other end of the transformational journey. You've been in the gooey, mushy mess, it feels like, for December, January. And now you're going to start stepping out into an entirely different energy. Joy and happiness are all returning to you. It's like a massive shift energetically, and you don't even want to waste your time on this part, in this noise, because you're understanding things in a completely different way, and your whole life is gonna it just feels like a big shift, especially like this shift of consciousness is what I get here as well. So you've come a really long way in your journey, and you need to take time as well to be proud of yourself for how far you've come. It's like having a pat on the back and just going, yes, well done. I have done amazing. Divine signs and community. So what I'm getting here is you need to pay attention for those signs, because as you're connecting spiritually, you are going to become aware of those signs that have been coming up that you've probably been missing recently as well, because you've been so stuck in the noise. So you're going to really start seeing the signs that the universe is showing you. When you get those signs, it's a nod from spirit saying, yes, you're on the right track. Keep going. Don't give up. You've also got the community. You may want to reach out to other people that are doing the same things that you like to do, just to feel that community energy and build on it. And it's like this sacred soul energy that comes through here. It's just beautiful. It's okay to ask for help when you need it, and to share your wisdom with others as well, so that others know that they're not alone. And it will also help you realize that you too are not alone. It's just about really connecting with something bigger than yourself, connecting with the world outside of yourself. So that is what I have for you guys for the month of February. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you would like to see more videos. Welcome, my beautiful Sagittarius babies. Let's have a look what we have coming up for you in the month of February and what you need to hear and know. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. We have the Devil. I am free of whatever is holding me back. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. So what I'm seeing here is that you've come up against a block. It feels like you have put up a barrier, you've been unsure, you've been almost like wanting to move forwards, but you just haven't been able to get past whatever it is that is been stopping you. You've been stuck in your mind too much as well. There's also the Devil card. I feel like you guys have maybe felt a little bit of this temptation. So instead of, when you've been coming up against these blocks, instead of trying to figure out exactly how you could maybe maneuver around and try different things, you've kind of procrastinated. You've gone somewhere else. You've just found temptations elsewhere, like, oh, I'll just do this, maybe getting lost in Netflix for a couple of series or two. It's been holding you back. And these two energies, I can see, especially with this one, it's almost like a heavy energy that has been kind of pulling. It feels like this energy is trying to pull you back because you haven't been letting go properly, is what I feel here. So it's time to really trust in the Seven of Pentacles, trusting that there is so many opportunities in front of you. There's so many paths that you just aren't seeing. It's like, I see this as an explosion of energy that is possible for you, but you have been so stuck here that it's been almost become a habit not to be able to see further than what's right in front of you. And what I'm seeing here is this massive shift in energy. But I also want to say, for some of you, it feels like you want to get past it, but you don't want to put the work in. I'm just going to be honest, this is what is coming up. And if you don't put the work in, then you're not going to move anywhere and you're not going to do anything, because that temptation, that procrastination is just going to take over. However, if you have a thought, oh, I want to do this, you have to make that decision in the first 5 seconds, because if you don't, there's like a 70 or 90% chance that you won't actually do it after that 5 seconds. So what I see here is when those thoughts are coming up, 5 seconds, decide what you're going to do, move, take action, actually do it, because the longer you sit there, the less you're going to actually do it. You have to face yourself this month, is what I get here for you, Sagittarius. It's time to be honest. How can you get past this? What is it that's stopping you? This stuck energy, there's a reason. There is something that is stopping you, and you know what it is, because maybe it is fear. Maybe it's, if I actually achieve this, what do I do after that? Maybe it's feeling like you're not good enough. Whatever it is, you need to be able to find a space or a place that you can work through this. Maybe it's going out in nature. Maybe it is having a coach to help you. There is an element here of just really taking some time you need to disconnect, and cord cutting would be a beautiful practice for you to do, to cut that cord of the past that is pulling you back. See it as an energy, see it as a cord, snap, or literally use those swords. Imagine these swords and cut that from your back, the base of your spine that is into your past. You need to slice that, let that go. As you do that, your connection to the universe is going to start to amplify. Luck is going to really start changing. You're going to really start to feel like the fate is on your side. You're going to feel this awakening energy spiraling through. It is so attractive that you will manifest everything that you're wanting. I want to say don't rush anything though, because you have to also remember that you've got this massive energy that is bursting open through the month of February, which will bring many opportunities. That does not mean you need to pick one and go with that. I feel like for you, Sagittarius, multiple things are good for you. It gets your passion going, it gets your fire going, it's going to get you motivated. Here is a lot of lack, a lot of unmotivated, unclear, just uncertainty that has been holding you back. So tune into these energies that are coming in. They're here for you to tap into. You just need to be ready and willing to do it, because no one is going to do it for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to have courage. Take that leap of faith. Walk through that gate, open that gate. There's no lock on it. Open it. It's a swing gate. It goes both ways. You can walk right through that gate to the other side and grab everything that is there for you. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's just been waiting for you. You just felt like it had gone somewhere. Use your affirmations and connect with nature. Nature is going to be your gift this month. She is going to be able to connect with you, speak to you, whisper to you. You are going to have a clearing energetically, which will help with your epiphanies, your aha moments, the spiritual connection of growth. You are going to find these sort of whispers carry the most incredible information that you have been lacking, that you have been missing because you've been so closed off. You are opening up into this more positive attitude. And I want to say, run with it, feel it, let it guide you through the month of February. Trust that you are breaking a cycle. And that's what I see here. You are breaking this cycle. You're ready to do it, but it's your choice to do it. You have to make that choice. Again, no one can do that for you. But really anchor in to earth. Go outside, sit on the floor, get your bare feet on the grass. Allow that connection, that energy exchange to happen. Because as you do that, it's like your whole energetic field has a massive clear out. And then we also have some more cards that want to come out, which is transformation, priorities, and the seed. So what I'm seeing here is you're going through a transformation. And when we go through especially the middle of the transformation, it's like the mucky, ucky, mushy stuff that can have that heavy energy, can trick us into thinking that we're stuck when really that's just a choice. And what I'm seeing is you moving through that. That is what you're going through to the I always see a transformation in 3 parts. You have the beginning, you have the icky sticky bit in the middle, and then you have coming out the other side. I'm seeing you starting to come into that 3rd part of really starting to feel that transformation when you choose it. We are ever evolving, ever growing, ever transforming. Let go of control and move into the flow of the changes. Really allow and trust that the universe is going to catch you. It's going to guide you with every step that you take. Get your priorities straight. Again, those first 5 seconds are going to be key for you. Ask yourself what your priorities are. What do you want to focus on? What do you feel like doing? Start figuring out the things that are going to light you up and get you moving. Because when you start taking action on those things, you build that up, it'll be easier to do the harder things, the ones that you've been putting off for a longer time, because those felt a little bit like, energy, I got to do that, I don't want to do that. But when you start moving and shifting and doing things in a way that supports you, that feels good, that gets you out in nature, that makes you feel good, that then when you come back into the house, you're like, yes, I can do something else now because I'm ready. So drop the shoulds and coulds and start going after what you want. You've also got the seed, which is the new beginnings. This is like this card here. It's just so intertwined. I love it. You have unlimited potential at your fingertips. It's time to start trusting that you have that. You are ready to get started. You are ready to blossom. And you need to believe that and trust in that, because you are so ready. The sort of entrapment that you may have felt with, especially within the devil card, you can always feel this false entrapment, really feeling like you're trapped, 100% absolutely feel like there's no way forwards, but it's actually a false entrapment, and that's where you've been stuck. But you are being told over and over and over and over and over again by these cards that this is not true. This is not your reality. You can have this unlimited potential that has been waiting and waiting for you. And you can go and grab that whenever you want, and you're ready to do that. There's no question about it. You're 100% ready to move forwards and go after what you want. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell if you'd like to see more videos. And I hope to see you here again soon. Welcome, my Capricorns. Let's have a look what is coming up for you through the month of February. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. I want one more. The Page of Wands. So let's see what we have. The 4 of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Oh, I love that. I'm going to read it again. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Just lean into that energy just for a moment. Like, it is powerful. I love that for you, Capricorns. It just feels like you're so strong in working hard and going after what you want. So sometimes you get stuck in your head that you forget to listen to your heart and then follow that knowing and trusting in that intuitional side of yourself. The 7 of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. Again, You're such a hard worker. Your ideas are going to be the sort of anchoring point, it feels like, for this month. And the direction where you go from there is going to be cultivated through the month of February. The Four of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. You have 2 4 cards that have come out here. And what I see with this is this anchoring energy as well as foundational laying that comes up here. There's also a need to care for yourself, to look after yourself, and to be available for your family, I want to say, as well, through the month of February. Just reconnecting and having some fun. It's like we need to fill up our cup. That's what I feel like. Don't get stuck in this mental mindset that because you're going to have all these ideas. Like I see lots of ideas kind of funneling in, these downloads, this information, a spiritual connection as well. And when that happens, sometimes we go off in our minds and we feel like we have to do this, this and this, and we have to do it immediately. Especially as a Capricorn, you can tend to get so like stuck in the doing energy, the masculine energy, that you forget to slow down, to take some time to rediscover yourself, your energy, and fill yourself back up. And then with the Page of Wands, I am always open to good news. This is so important for you guys this month. This card is going to be like, I feel like this is your mantra for the month. I am always open to good news. This feels so crucial for you. It really does. I just want to keep saying it over and over again. So you may want to say that to yourself every morning, about at least 5 times, I want to say, to really feel it. Feel into your senses as you say it. I am always open to good news. Look at the colors on this card. This is all about abundance. This is all about change. This is trusting that everything is going to come together, that you have the power to be able to create your reality, to change your reality, to go after what you want. Dreams, dreams, dreams is what I'm getting here. Go after everything that you want. And this month through February is like the base laying for you to go into March with like such action taking energy. So you being called into your feminine energy this month so that you can really go into that masculine energy of action taking and doing next month. This month is going to be important for you to just slow down, reconnect with yourself. And I just want to say, take yourself on a date, like take yourself out for the day. Do something that is going to make you feel good, where it's not like you have to do it for a certain reason. You're doing it just because. You are a warrior. You have, again, this is that dreams coming through again. Wishes are coming true. It's time to move on. It's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of that energy that hasn't been serving you. The thoughts and the patterns that you have been doing over and over again that haven't been working. It's time to have a big shakeup. It's time to gather that wisdom that you have been cultivating over time and start putting it into action. I just want to slow down and just like maybe write things out or get a clearer plan laid down so that you can see what is going on before you then take action on it. You are a warrior, so no matter what you come up against, you will rise above it. It's there's no doubt about it. You will rise above anything that you come up against. You also have the Courage card. Step forwards and allow new experiences to happen. And this is what I'm saying. It's about letting go of what's not been working. Start seeing things in a different way. Start working in a different way. Connect with nature and take every step with absolute courage. As you do that, you will always win because you will be coming out of heavier energies with courage. You will always be stepping up in your frequency when you come with courage. You are going to start connecting with the world again, getting back out there. For anyone that may be suffering with depression or anxiety, I see you starting to move through this. I see a higher energy, a higher frequency stepping in. So you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that is going to be coming for you. There's so much more out there that is awaiting you. It's time to really trust that there's more past where you are. There is so much more waiting. There's so much more there ready for you. But you have to take this courage to be able to step forwards and move into it. You have the upliftment card as well, which just look at this. How beautiful is this card? This is like, yes, sign after sign, feeling that energy transforming, feeling the sort of happiness, that joy, feel that spark reigniting within you. There is a big shift that is coming up. It's time to have fun. Go out, connect with the world, be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think, because the more you step into yourself and your power, the easier it is going to be to connect with those higher frequencies, those higher energies, so you don't dip back to maybe depression or those thought processes that weren't working before. Let me have a look what else is coming up for you with these cards. Yes, we're going to be bringing in some clarity. This card keeps coming up. So there's a theme with community coming up this month. I'm actually going to do one more card here. Move that one up there. Right, so we have this beautiful clarity coming in. Again, it feels like for you Capricorns may have struggled with depression, because what I'm picking up here with this clarity is like, do you know, like brain fog, when you just maybe can't get your words together. Maybe you've been struggling to feel energetic. Thoughts, decisions have been really hard to make, even as simple as making dinner. Like, what am I going to do? And it just feels overwhelming sometimes. That is because you have been in that lower frequency, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling those feelings and being in that space, but what we don't want is getting stuck in that space, which is why these cards are coming up, to let you know that you can get through anything, that you are a warrior, that this is waiting for you, this energy, these gifts on the other side. There is more inspiration coming through. You have been searching, and what I get here is true happiness is a place within. It is not something outside of yourself. It is about honoring yourself and deciding what it is that you want in life. If you didn't have the opinions of others, if you didn't have the worries or worries that other people will judge you or have their opinions of you, then who would you be? If you took all of those burdens, all of those worries away, who would you be left with? That is yourself. That is who you are. Now step out into the world with you, with yourself, the whole you, everything who is you. Abundance is a state of mind. It is not outside of yourself. You need to come into yourself. When you do that, you will shift your entire energy, which will allow new space, which will then allow you to attract even more beautiful, abundant energy in. It is just the natural flow of the universe. Connect with people that have been through what you may have been through, or doing something that you're wanting to do. So see how they do it, learn from them, maybe reach out if you need help, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. You may also want to share your story as well with other people, because they will feel less alone, because honestly, there's so many people out there who are going through the same thing as you, and by sharing it, it allows them to feel less alone, but also builds a connection for you, and also reminds you that you too are not alone. Your intuitive guidance is going to be beautiful this month, spiritually allowing you to connect and open up. And you are going to take time to listen to your intuition this month, because you know that it is strong. You know deep down, you know that feeling of what is best for yourself. You know what you want, but you haven't been listening in the past. But you're ready this month. You're ready to listen to your intuition, and you will trust in its guidance. You will. I just feel it. I know that you're just going to know when you should be doing something. You're going to know when you need to move away from something. You're going to know when something feels good and when something doesn't feel good. So don't get too stuck in your head, and listen and drop down into your heart space, because that is going to be where you work from best. It feels like that is going to really support you through the month of February. So that is what I have for you, my loves. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to see more videos from me. Welcome, my Aquarius peoples. Let's have a look what is coming up for you through the month of February. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. Right, so let's see what we have here. So with the Ace of Cups, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. With the Two of Pentacles, I calmly make the best possible decision. And with the Hierophant, I am ready to love and learn. Okay, so what I see here is with the Ace of Cups, there is such a beautiful light energy that is coming in here, really anchoring into your creative side. But also, again, like it says, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. So when I feel into this new love, yes, it can be relationship, but I also feel like there's a new love like in finding a passion, finding something that lights your heart, lights your soul, makes you feel like you want to do it again and again. And it's about leaning into that because this is new. This is something fresh. The energy is completely different. And because of that, it's going to uplift you. It's going to shift your energy entirely. And with the Two of Pentacles, I want to balance that energy out as well. I want to make sure that I'm not getting so lost in doing something or in a relationship that I forget about the rest of the world or other people, my friends or my family, because we can definitely do that when we are in that space of excitement and joy. We can get lost in that energy. So I want to say kind of ground that energy and balance it. The balancing it's important to have those two things working together in a way that's going to really support you and allow your life in general to grow. It also brings in a calming, peaceful energy with the Two of Pentacles here. And the reason you need that is because there will be some decisions to be made in the month of February. And to make those decisions, you will need to come back to this place of calm to be able to make a decision that is from a space of truth, from a place of what is going to honor you and what you want. And I also get so that you're no longer surviving, you will be moving into a state of thriving. Also, I want to say that it's going to be a lot of learning through the month of February. So you may be studying or doing a short course, or you may be just researching things because of you have an interest in something. I also want to say here as well that there is crystals that can help guide you through the month of February as well. I want to bring up amethyst and clear quartz in particular, but there may be others that you just feel drawn to. There's also actually obsidian and tourmaline, because you will need some grounding through this month as well, just to make sure that you don't get too lost in this higher energy and help you bring that balance into that higher energy and the grounding energy. I'm seeing a beautiful feminine sort of shift. Also, for some that may be suffering with any womb issues, I feel like there's a relief through the month of February. There's a shift. There's an energetic sort of release that is going to be happening and allowing you to have an ease in that area. I also feel like you're going to be unlocking something within yourself as well. This is you going deeper into your soul space. You may find that you are connecting with your ancestors or going on like a shamanic journey. That just feels like so needed in the way that this comes through. And as you do that, you're going to learn things, you're going to connect, and you're going to be given information and wisdom that has been lost over time, but it is still within your body, it's still within your DNA. Everything is there ready for you to tap into, skills from the past, and this knowledge. And for some of you, I really want to say it's more in the sort of herbs and flowers, like the knowledge that is within those plants is going to really help you, especially with the womb side of things and connecting with the with your ancestors as well. So let's see what else. Ooh, yes, connection. Yes. I feel this very strongly coming up here for you, Aquarius. So with this, we are really connecting into your soul self, connecting with spirit, walking with spirit, I feel like as well, and connecting with a community that will kind of maybe give you information as well. There's more learning that comes up, and it feels like it comes from a community setting. You also have these two cards coming up here. So there is this element that comes up where it's maybe you have been feeling a little bit lost and unsure and uncertain of your future and how it's going to go. What I get here is that you have the beautiful roots already there. You have just been going through a cycle and a phase. It is going to pass. As I feel like for some of you may have been going through grief, and that you are starting to see things a little bit differently. You're starting to heal in a different way. But ultimately you have the roots in place that you need to be able to flourish again, to be able to move past through this. You have the strength to get through this. Know this, honor this, feel this, allow it to flow through you, that strength that you know that you have to be able to get through this. Your emotions may be up and down through the month of February as well for some of you, because of where you've been, and it's this releasing as you move through the month of February, and it's like happy tears, sad tears, it's this whole mix, but all of them are needed, so honor them all. You are going through this because you are also going through this energetic shift, right? So what I get here is there is a feeling of unease and unrest. That is where you've been. That is where you have been kind of living or coming from, is this constant sort of state of maybe stress or anxiety. And through the month of February, you are going to go through a journey to release that. You're going to shift that whole energy and again have that strength to get through it. You're going to come out the other side, and I feel like spirit is going to be such a massive help for you here to be able to release all that you have been holding on to, that you haven't been fully healing. For some of you, it will also connect with the womb and the loss of a child, and it is going to bring in this sort of healing that you've been wanting or trying to have, or maybe you've been avoiding it because you are holding guilt to move on with your life. But what I get here is it is needed. It is time. And this sort of surrender into this energy and just allow all the emotions to come up. It's time to feel them all. It's time to maybe stop avoiding for some of you, and just allow this energy to flow in, because it is going to shift massively. Your whole energetic field is going to be, it feels like the word I get is like upgraded. And you're going to find your voice within this as well. Find who you want to be, how do you want your future to look, and just really get clear in that side of things. Know that what you have been going through will pass. Again, it's this cycle, this energetic sort of wheel of life that has been going on, and you are coming to the end of that cycle and moving into a new one. We also have blooming, searching, and embrace the sacred. And this is just reiterating everything that we have had coming up. You are going through this cycle. You have been going through this cycle, and you've been searching. I feel like before this maybe flat energy hit, you were searching for something. Maybe you didn't get what you were searching for, and it just deflated you a bit, and you went down in frequency, and you just felt a bit down, and your energy maybe dropped and things. And what I'm seeing here is you never lost anything. You're still in that same place. You can pick up from where you were, but also a reminder that you cannot find happiness outside of yourself. True happiness is within you. So it's about embracing that. And it feels like almost like the journey that you have then taken has taken you inside yourself. You're starting to realize this now. And the abundance is a state of mind, and that you're going to start understanding that power, and that it's always there. It never goes anywhere. You can tap into it again and again and choose again and again. You're embracing the sacred. Be mindful, fully present, and embrace the feeling of gratitude, understanding that especially for those that may be grieving, whether it's grieving a lost one or grieving who you used to be, It's a gratitude of the time you had with that person or the time that you had with yourself as that person. But know that as you move forwards, yes, you will be changed. Yes, that you will be different, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. This is part of your journey, and it's just going to make you so much stronger. And as you step into this blooming energy, you're going to really start to feel your power emerging again. Your energy is going to start lifting. There's going to be a massive shift within yourself. You're going to really start believing that you are allowed abundance, because it's almost like you didn't believe you could have something, or you felt guilty for having something. But that abundant energy is going to start flowing to you. And I also feel like this links into that creative side as well, of just that new beginning, feeling like your whole energy has been kind of cleared out almost, and starting afresh. And that again comes back to that new cycle that you will be going through the month of February. So that is what I have for you, my loves. I hope this resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to know when more videos are coming out. And I hope you have a wonderful month. Welcome, Pisces, to your February guidance, your February predictions, and the energy that is coming up for you. Oh, here we go. We have 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, so let's have a look here. The Sun, I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. I feel, like a burning that comes up here. And what I mean by that is like anything that does not serve you, anything that is negative, anything that is just past things that have been held on to, just lingering in your energy. I really feel the sun burning that away out of your energy field. It feels so strong and so powerful, and I feel like you're ready for it now as well. The sunstone I feel really called as well for you to use through the month of February. And then you've got the 7 of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. So you are being really encouraged to lean into what you are feeling through this month, because there is a lot of information within you. Like your body will tell you things that you are not maybe consciously aware that it's trying to tell you. You will tense up when something doesn't feel right. You will light up when something feels brilliant and amazing. Your body is always giving you hints and information that we just maybe aren't listening to. You also have the 3 of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. And what I'm seeing here is you're being held, you're being supported spiritually, but also by people around you. And I really feel like there is at least 2 people around you who are really encouraging you, empowering you, and they really want to see you do well. So lean on those people, allow them to support you, ask them for help and guidance if you need it. But ultimately, you come back to this space of truth. Truth is so important for you this month. Yes, we have the Courage card, we have surrender, we have transformation, and we have attraction. So what I'm seeing here is there is a big transformation going on for you. You are stepping into that sun energy so beautifully, so powerfully. It's time to change. It's time to grow. You've outgrown the old version of yourself. This is not who you are supposed to be anymore. You have evolved is what I get here. You have really shifted and changed your perspective, the way that you think. Who you thought you were is no longer who you are, and you have really stepped into something entirely different. And I want to congratulate you, because it's such a powerful shift, a powerful realization to have, and it's just beautiful. You also stepping into like your courage, your confidence is growing. It is beautiful. It's time to really, again, anchor into your truth so that you can step through the gate with such courage, knowing who you are, stepping forwards into this new empowered person and believing in yourself. Is you are going to believe in yourself more and more through the month of February. The more you surrender, the more that you let go and surrender into that flow of life, you are going to be able to create more. I feel like you're going to be able to build that life that you have been wanting to build. For some of you, I think you may actually build an actual house, it feels like. But it's this building the home that you want. You are 100% able to do that if you really want it. You are also, your luck is changing. It is totally on your side through the month of February. Really anchor into that space. Manifest, use the universe to aid you and guide you. Because like I say, the sun has been burning and it will continue to burn through the month of February. Anything that hasn't been serving you, surrender into that. Give permission for the sun to burn away anything that's not serving your energetic field, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Give permission for that. Feel it. Like, do it as a meditation, sense into it, feel it, see that like burning away, transmuting, completely shifting, and then see this new energy spiraling in, connecting with you. And I feel like you're going to get more information when you do this. You're going to understand more about yourself as you do this. You're just going to have these awakenings, this epiphany, and just this deep understanding of who you are as you move forwards. It's just so beautiful. Let's see what you cards are just flying out today. See what else is coming up. So you have the divine spark. Release the ego. I am not this body. I am the divine spark within. Yes, yes, you are. Feel that, tap into that, know that, and trust that. You have darkness and shadow. And I feel like this is where you have been doing maybe a lot of work on. But through the month of February, there may be one or two things where you have to just check on your ego and go, oh, no, that's not really me. That's just a thought that I had. I don't really feel this. This is just a thought. So face your fears, delve into the shadows, illuminate the illusions, because that's ultimately what it is. They're just illusions causing you suffering. What are you ignoring or hiding from? It's time to be honest with yourself. Again, that truth is going to be so important for you this month. Bring these aspects into the light. When you do that, you'll know how to heal it. Until they're in the light, you're not going to know what to do with it. Embrace the sacred. Be mindful, fully present, and embrace the feeling of gratitude. Anchor into that space of gratitude. Be grateful for who you were. Be grateful for where you were, but also be grateful for everything that you've done to get yourself to where you are now. Searching your mission, the quest of life. And this is like a big universal sort of energy coming up, but also for you, it's this remembering as well. Like there's a remembrance that is coming up. This also says true happiness is a place within. Abundance is a state of mind. You're understanding the mind. You're understanding your ego more and more. You're really getting sort of acquainted with your ego and how it works so that you can understand when something comes up that it's not really you. You are not your thoughts. So finding your happiness within yourself is going to create a happy world outside of yourself. Intention. Your thoughts plant seeds of intention. They are a wish for your future self. Where are your thoughts focused? Time to set some positive intentions. So be aware of your thoughts. And again, that's the ego, when that comes in, question it. If I didn't have this, what would I be doing? If I let go of this thought, what could I replace it with? Is this actually helping me for my future? Is this aiding me? Is this supporting me? Is this empowering me? If it's not, then why have you got it? Okay, that's fine. We're conscious of it. We're aware of it. Now let's change it. What can I replace it with? I am abundant. I am happy. I am in flow with the universe. I surrender. I know that I have courage. I know that where I'm going is going to be absolutely perfect for me. I trust that I will get there when I need to get there. I am attracting abundance. I am full of abundance. You can go so deep into all this. And I feel like this month is just so, it's like a blessing, is what I feel like. So honor and have that gratitude for this month that is coming in for you. So that is what I have for you. I hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you are notified when new videos come out. And I hope to see you here again soon.